Welcome to the Athens Lunatic Insane Asylum. It was a part of Kirkbrand Mental Health in Athens, Ohio in 1874 to 1993. Today, it is more commonly known as the Ridges, and it has become a part of Ohio University and also the Kennedy Art Museum. It is one of the first places where the infamous procedure, the lobotomy, was ever performed on their patients. It is a brutal, barbaric medical procedure where a part of the brain is separated from another part of the brain. Once you arrive at the cemetery, you will see that you can locate individual graves by contacting the National Alliance of Mental Health. Then you will see that there is a pole that says State Psychiatric Hospital Cemetery. It also explains that there is a memorial pond and the Ridges Cemetery Nature Walk, as you see an American flag wave in the background. The first 62 headstones are unmarked and only have a number, but each one of these numbers represent a human life that once existed. And I came to honor those today and to remember every single one and to pay my respects. All the paperwork was lost on identification of these patients, and it is still not known their identities or gender. The plaque in front of the headstones read, "Remember us, for we too have lived, loved, and laughed." Information about the first 62 men interred at the Ridges is missing. The recently discovered headstones appear to represent some of them. They will remain here until the graves can be found. There are 1,930 people buried at 3 cemeteries located at the Ridges. Of those, 700 are women and 959 are men. They all were once identified by just a number, but in the year 2000, the state has been making efforts to identify the names behind the numbers and also notifying family members of the deceased of the location of their loved ones. And that has led to regular headstones being laid down on some of the graves, as you will see if you visit the cemetery. The first patient of the asylum was a 14-year-old girl with epilepsy, thought to be possessed by a demon. Epilepsy was considered a major cause of insanity and reason for admission to the hospital in the early years. The first annual report lists 31 men and 19 women as having their insanity caused by epilepsy. Also, other ailments such as menopause, alcohol addiction, and tuberculosis were also reasons for enrollment into the hospital. Or people that just grew old and that wasn't wanted anymore by their family were just simply dropped off at the insane asylum where they lived. So people that didn't even belong at the asylum in the first place were mixed with everyone else who had legitimate mental health problems. And there were horrible treatments done, such as hydrotherapy, electric shock, the lobotomies, and early psychotic drugs that they were experimenting with. In today's modern world, we can only go to remember the lives that were lost at the Athens Insane Asylum which is now part of Ohio University. If you would like to visit and pay your respects to these people, and so that they are never forgotten, then I will include a link in the video description. If you have enjoyed this video, then please like, comment, and subscribe.